Holy flashback to 1972, fellas. Man, it took a lot of self-control to stop riding this thing. I had a big shit-eating grin, still do. What a kick-ass machine. Sorry for the vulgarities, I'm a little excited. This is a 960-mile, original mile, Yamaha 360 Enduro 2-stroke that just had a full frame-off restoration. Very rarely do these come up like this because it's a lot of work to do it. And it was done by one of the best Yamaha restoration Enduro specialists that we know of, one of Kenny's friends. I'll let him get into that later. Man, what a joy to ride. It's got the brand new tires on there, a modern set of tires. And this 360 pulls like a freight train. It has a upgraded intake system with a rebuilt carburetor and a nice open twin air filter. It's jetted perfectly, uni filter actually. But this bike, as gorgeous as it is, it's really about the ride with this thing. It pulls like a freaking freight train. This is when I say frame off restoration, I'm talking engine out of the frame, cases split, crank up rebuild. The frame was carefully hand sanded, degreased, cleaned, primed, and painted in this beautiful metallic. Kenny, will the camera pick up the metal flake? That's a little.
Yeah, we might have to wait for the sun to come back.
Tiny bit of metal flake on the beautiful frame paint. The tank, guys, this is professionally repainted by a world-class painter. The paint is absolutely freaking beautiful in this. And look at the gas cap. It looks like it just came out of the box in 1972. The inside of the tank is as clean and beautiful as the outside. It really is fantastic. The gauges look to be brand new. The handlebars are brand new. The grips, I think, are the originals, but I'm not sure. I'll get into that in a second. But just take a look at this thing from front to back, top to bottom, full frame-off restoration. I got to do a drive-by for you because this thing is 55, 60 miles an hour, tons of torque, plenty of horsepower. It's just an absolute hoot to ride. That's why these things are so popular. That's why you don't find them anymore in good condition because most of them are ridden into the ground and destroyed. To find a low-mile original like this. Now let's get into the motor. Cases were split, thoroughly cleaned. The outside engine covers were professionally polished. The Yamaha logo was repainted. The crank seals have been replaced. The lower end bearings have been replaced. The top end bearings are new. It has a brand new piston, rings, base gasket, head gasket.
Yeah, it's first over new old stock Yamaha piston.
Yep. And check out the finish on the cylinder head. Just beautiful. If you're wondering why there's a spark plug with no plug, these came with an extra plug in case you follow the plug. Original exhaust has no rust through. A little bit of patina on the original pipe, which is common for a 50-year-old steel exhaust. It was probably needing a paint job for a while. It's been completely restored, as has the chrome guard on it. The fork lowers have been polished. The chrome on the wheels is in good condition. It's not perfect, but it's original 50-year-old chrome. It wasn't that good to begin with. Still got a shine on it, though. Brand new tube, brand new tire, brand new fork seals. You can see the fork chrome is in excellent, if not like brand new condition. There's maybe a couple little tiny pits. If you look, actually maybe right here, a couple tiny pits. The original headlight bucket's been beautifully refinished in the same beautiful black that the gas tank was painted. The seat cover is brand new, as is the seat foam. These are notorious for having the seat foam crumble on these after 4 decades. Brand new seat foam, brand new seat cover, and the bottom has been professionally refinished.
This is the type of work that would cost us a fortune to do, or if you were to bring this bike to a vintage shop, most shops are charging $120 or $150 an hour. If you can find a shop that doesn't have a massive backlog, you're going to spend a small fortune doing what my good friend did with this bike. This was a total labor of love, probably restored over a 12-month period where money wasn't really a concern.
This wasn't built to be sold either. He built this for his son.
Exactly. No, this bike was built to be his personal rider over the summertime, and there may be 300 miles on this complete restoration. I have the full restoration notes and spec on the bike in the description in case we missed anything, and so that senior doesn't have to go over it again, but yeah, that's a spec.
Okay, you hate when I do that. So Kyle's going to show you how easy this is to start. Now, it has a compression release. He's not going to use it, but there goes a whiz on a street legal. Oh my God, a street legal CR500. Holy, hang on to my license. I can't wait to ride that thing. So check it out. First kick, fires right up. Just an absolute perfection. Now the gas cap on it is an NOS brand new gas cap. The front and rear brakes are brand new Yamaha brakes, as are the handlebars and grips. Those are brand new. And I forgot to mention, brand new chain and sprockets on it. And the carb has not only a new filter, but also needle and seat valves in the carburetor and all new gaskets. Yamaha 2-stroke oil and transmission oil was used, no cheap stuff. Brand new points, brand new spark plug, brand new uni filter. All the lights work on it. The rims are the original, as I said. It's just a beautiful piece, man. I think I pretty much covered everything. It's currently registered in Connecticut. So does it come with a title or is it just a reg?
Yeah, there's a transferable registration. Connecticut's title exempt, so that registration serves as the title. All states are reciprocating on title exempt matters, so you could title this in California or wherever you're located. The documents we provide will be sufficient for exportation and titling in any state.
No cheap ass paint, single stage paint job either. This is a base coat, clear coat paint job on both the tank and the fender and tins. Beautifully done.
There's good depth. This, like we mentioned a couple times, original wheel set, the spokes, the zinc was almost gone, so Scott also painted the spokes.
Just stunning restoration, Scott. Amazing job. Again, paint job's on point. The color combo is my favorite of all the early RTs, DTs. The black and red and silver just looks badass. Absolutely an investment quality classic. Trust me when I tell you, this one will be gone quick. So call us, 860-454-7024, or hit the buy it now, right now, because you are not going to find one like this for sale anywhere. There's just, and if you do, it's going to be a lot of money. And if you want to restore one, trust me when I tell you, 70 to 100 hours to do a frame off. So at $100 an hour, you're looking at 7 to 10 grand in labor alone. And then, of course, you got to buy a nice 360, which is going to cost you 3 to 5, plus all the parts. So if you think you're going to do one yourself for less, you're absolutely insane. It's not going to happen unless you can do the painting, the cylinder boring, and all of the work yourself. And then you're going to spend 100 hours and nights and weekends. That's like 4 hours of weekends for 6 months. You know. Hey, check this out. What have we here? What do you got there, Wiz?
A 98 CR 500 Supermoto, and it's fun.
My heart's beating fast. My heart's beating fast. Seriously.
I just told Ronnie I would lose my license because Satan just took over my throttle hand.
Seriously, my blood pressure went up.
Oh man, this thing's cool. You're gonna want to do some wheelies on this cat.
Oh hell yeah!
Jet is really good too.
Wow. One-way ticket to losing your license. Stay tuned for that one, guys. Holy moly. Just another kick-ass Thursday here at Kaplan Cycles. Next up, Elsinore CR125, a Triumph Thruxton, a BMW R90, and a couple other kick-ass machines coming your way. Any closing thoughts on this kick-ass Yamaha 360?
Tough to replicate. It'll be a very long time until we advertise another early Yamaha RT or DT that's in this kind of shape. Because I can tell you where this one came from. There's a couple more in the pipeline, but it's going to be at least a year. And we're going to get a lot of calls on this bike. It's going to be gone first or second week. It'll be gone.
It'll be history. I'll bet you lunch on it. It's not even going to be up for a week tops. It'll be gone. And like Junior said, that's the only one. There's no others, and we can't build one. Right now, we're and the guy who builds them is, like Kenny said, he's going to do 1 or 2 a year. So absolute labor, love, obsession for the sport in the bikes. So buy this one and ride off in the sunset with a huge smile like I had. God bless America.